In this tutorial, we show you how to create an extremely clean cut into a circle in Blender 2.9. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, select your default cube, go to your modifier properties, add modifier, and we're going to make use of a subdivision surface. Up this to about 4, and then apply. Press tab, go into edit mode with everything selected. Press Shift Alt S and pull this back all the way until the sphere shows 2-1 over here. Then click, and now we've got currently the perfect quad sphere. Right click, shade smooth. That's looking pretty good. The next thing we want to do is press tab, go into edit mode, press 3 to choose face select, and select the face, and then press Control Shift and select another face, and right click, click loop tools, circle. If you don't have loop tools, go to edit, preferences, add-ons, type in loop, and make sure mesh loop tools is turned on, and then you'll have that loop tools option. Alright, the next step is to press I just to insert a little bit, and once you've done that, you want to press E, 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 E until you're happy. And to make sure that this is perfectly flat and correct, all you need to do is press S0Y X S0, so it's going to be S0X, click, and that looks pretty good. Before we move on, let's press tab, go into object mode, add another subdivision surface modifier, chuck this on at least 2 to make it crystal smooth, and let's also change this to a matte cap, something shiny, and we can see how this looks. It looks pretty good, but it's not perfect. Let's see how close we can get this to perfect. Let's switch this to our studio light reflection, and currently if you look closely you can see that some of these lines have bumps. That lets you know that this isn't perfect. It means we can do a better job. I'm just going to switch back to this, and I'll have to switch back to that when I want to see if it works, what I do works. It's just that I don't like looking at lines, it gives me a headache. Choose the cast modifier. Actually remove the cast modifier, pardon me. Press tab, go into edit mode. Press 1 to choose vertex select. And I'm going to select all of these, right click, subdivide, there we go. I'm going to select this point here. And with that middlemost point selected, you want to press Control +1 and plus this until you get to this rim over here, and then press Control I to invert, and go to your object data properties, create a vertex group, and click Assign. This one's called Group, remember that. Press tab, go into object mode, go to your modifiers, and now we can add cast, but we need to select the group it's attached to, and we need to select an object as well, because currently if we press numpad 1, for example, in this case, which is front orthographic, if you look carefully it's not perfect yet. And in fact, if we change this to this, you can see how messy it looks over here. So even though it looks perfectly smooth at the moment everywhere else, it messes up at the edges here. So we're going to try and fix that the best we can. There you go, you can see how messy it is. However, those weird bumpy lines for the most part are gone. Right, the way we fix that is we press Shift A, we're going to use an empty plane axis, then select this, and for the cast we're going to use the empty to adjust this. Press numpad 1 to be in front orthographic, select your empty, and now we have to move this. We want to press G, this case X, and we just want to bring this until we can get all the lines looking super smooth. You want to hold in Shift for more accuracy. And just so that I can see what the hell is going on, I'm going to change this one to right view so I can see how it looks on both sides. Now when I'm pressing GX, I can try and get these lines as straight as I possibly can. And you can hold in Shift for more accuracy. And kind of just use your own opinion as to what you think looks good enough. You know what, I can live with that. Let's let's hide this quickly. And let's change this view now to matcap. And the reflections look a lot better now. Let's select this object here. And if you want to see how it looked without the cast, you can see it here. And if you look carefully, it's hard to tell in this mode, but if you look carefully, the shadows, okay, let's just leave it here and just see the difference in the way the light reflects. See, it makes quite a difference in terms of its accuracy. Also, what we could do, just to perhaps make the inner side a bit better, press Tab, go into edit mode, press Control, well, let's go into wireframe mode. Oh, no ways, screw that. Render mode is, no, sorry, not render mode. Solid view mode is fine. Let's press Control R. And you can just bring that in there to make it super, super crisp. Tab, object mode. And yeah, I'm very happy with this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to make one of the cleanest cuts you possibly can do in Blender on a circle. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.